Why is Election Day not a national holiday?
What do Canada, Malaysia, and Puerto Rico have in common? One important aspect is that they have Election Day as a national holiday. With all of the luxuries and benefits known to the United States, this is one luxury that has eluded us. So should our Election Day be a national holiday? Many of us believe and are striving for this change to take place. So, what is preventing this change from occurring? And why hasn't the government enacted the issue of having Election Day as a national holiday?
Did you vote in the last presidential election?
Did you vote in the last presidential election?
No, I did not.
What was your reason for not voting?
Couldn't find it.
Presidential election.
Never voted before.
Why have you not voted?
Never been that interested in it.
Election.
No.
What was your reason for not voting?
Too busy. I don't know. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but school, work, life.
Did you vote in the last presidential election?
I did vote in the last presidential election.
Did you vote in the last presidential election?
Yes.
The U.S. has a 54% voter turnout. It follows just behind Russia and India. With work and or school, do you believe you are hindered in the voting process?
In the last election.
It did add some stress. I mean, trying to find the time to go.
Because I'm in school, yeah, it makes it a little bit difficult, but it doesn't mean that I'm hindered. I mean, if I actually took the time to, go out and vote, I'd be voting, right?
Work.
I believe so. Yeah. By the time everybody gets off work, that's when everybody wants to vote, and lines are long. People don't want to wait, and yeah.
California, Texas, New York, and Florida are among the states with the lowest voter turnout. It just so happens these states also have the highest low-wage minority population. What do you think of Election Day becoming a national holiday? Would it increase voter turnout?
I think it would. Yeah. I think if it's a national holiday, I think yeah, sure.
A national holiday.
Sounds like a great idea.
Do you think it would increase? How do you think it would affect the voter turnout?
It would absolutely be higher. I would definitely say that if the government were to do more, one of the things that they could do is help better educate people on what they're voting for, and then yeah, give them the day off so that they can go vote.
I do think that Election Day as a national holiday would increase voter turnout. Most definitely, I think it would.
And no.
Yeah, I think it would have an impact on more people coming out. But then you would have people complaining about the long lines because everyone would be out to vote at one time.
Because there'd be more people
There'd be
voting.
more people voting.
It might. I mean, I'm not saying it won't. I just think the majority of the population that already doesn't vote really isn't going to have any more of an incentive to vote, especially when most of the people that are off are going to be standing in line, which is going to make lines longer because there'll be more people on that day off.
Because more people are voting.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, well, can you just scratch that and reverse it? You know what I meant.
Okay. Holiday.
I think it'd be a great idea. I think that and nobody has any excuses anymore. You don't have to go to work. There's no, I don't have time. The lines are too long. You can get there. You can vote. You have nothing else to do that day. I think if Mexico and Canada and Great Britain are doing it, I think we should.
Who do you think benefits from our current voting system, with Election Day still part of the work week?
Can you elaborate?
Definitely benefits those that can take the day off and still get paid, whereas the other ones, obviously, they have to be able to go to work, for 8, 10, 12 hours, however long they need to be able to afford the things that they need, and not take off that 1, 2, 3, 4 hours that it takes to go out and vote, or even just go out and register to vote.
I think it's harder for the lower class to vote than it is for the higher class. I think there's more places for the higher class to vote, and yeah, I think it's just all around easier for the higher class people to vote and middle class.
Why has the U.S. government not enacted Election Day as a national holiday?
Because on that day, if there aren't a lot of people that are working, they won't make any money. And we're an economic-based country, so if we take that day off, I don't think a lot of people would be making all that money.
National holiday.
Because of the wars, we have bigger things to think about, like the wars.
That I couldn't tell you. I think you would have to probably ask them. I have no idea why they wouldn't if everybody else is doing it.
And
I don't know.
yeah, okay.
Because a white man keeps us down.
So what do you think about everything you just heard? Our voting system here in the United States is pretty outdated. So let's make Election Day a national holiday and get more people out there to vote. Until next Election Day, take care of yourself and your country.
Do your part. Express your views on election reform, but especially Election Day as a national holiday. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Check out www.whytuesday.org to see what your candidate thinks about election reform.
That's what I'm talking about. Whytuesday.org.
There you go.
Whytuesday.org.
Does it make sense?
You're not really supposed to answer with yes.
Okay.
You did an excellent job. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Awesome.
That was good.
If you put that in, I'm gonna kill you.
Put that.
Cool.
Is that
Is that it? Cut?
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.